Hey everyone. Ooh, God, no, I'm gonna keep my sunglasses on. I'm making this video because I'm trying to get some support to help these kitties out here in Florida, Central Florida. The stray cat population is getting so out of control. And you know, I'm one person, so one cat at a time we can, you know, reduce this problem. And honestly, I think I was prompted to help because let me get out of here. First of all, I love cats as it is. I love animals. And second of all, hurricane season's coming up. Summer's here. You know, the grueling heat, it's horrible for these cats. And I found these cats, just so happened to stumble across them. It's a little colony here outside of an office building. Some of them look sick, and I'm trying to get them treated. Here's the one. I think it's a girl. Is that at least what the office employee said she was? A girl. Sweet. I think she's one of the sick ones. I really want to take her for a checkup. Oh, hi, baby. Hi. Oh, and she meows for help and food. The office employees help her, but I think she's sick. That's why she still meows even after you give her food. Hi, baby. It's like a very faint meow. She's gorgeous. I know if I can take her to the vet, I can get her adopted out super fast. Like, she is gorgeous. Little long hair cat. And I'm not sure how old she is, but I don't think she's that old. She's gorgeous. Look at her. Hi, baby. Oh, lovely girl. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. Oh, you're sweet. Look at her. Oh. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, Mama. So yeah, that's just one of the cats. I wasn't able to get a video of her the last time I visited, but I did get the other two cats that I've seen around here. And so I'll insert that video if I can't find them today. So that's where I'm at. I have some free time on my hands, and I'm trying to get these cats help because we have a really serious problem here in Central Florida. You know, as I imagine in every city, you know, stray cat problem. Some cities more than others, but sorry, AC. But yeah. Oh, look, I found a cardinal. So again, I've reached out to my local animal rescue so I can get a free trap, because they have a trap neuter release program. It's my priority originally wasn't neutering them, but it was to get them treatment because they look sick. But obviously, if I'm at the vet, you know, get them neutered as well. before also adopting them out to some good families. I've done it before, once, you know, albeit once, but I think it's very doable. These cats are gorgeous, and there's one tabby, as you'll see in the video that I'll link or attach. There he is, there he is. Found you, baby. This one's really jumpy. He's a young little boy. He's really skittish. He's usually with the other one that I'll attach to this video. I'm sure maybe he's right next to him somewhere, but I don't want to make any sudden movements. Hi, baby. He's young. He has to be like, I don't know, maybe not even a year yet. Tabbies are, you know, they're amazing. I love tabbies. Look at him, so cute. Hi, baby. The other one that he's usually with, he's not as skittish. He'll let you get close to him. This one, take one more step and he's off. But he's so sweet. I think he's just like waking up from his nap, so he's just kind of like in shock that, or maybe he's used to my presence. Who knows? Look at him. Going right back down. But yeah, I have a GoFundMe for anyone who wants to support. Even a few dollars helps. I will keep everyone updated on their progress, getting them trapped, on the, you know, taking them to the vet, the entire process. How much it's gonna cost. I set the GoFundMe to $2,000, and I already have like 150 donated right now. So I just posted it like about a day ago. So just posting this to all platforms. Hi, baby. There's the other one. Hey, Papa. Here's the other baby. Hi, honey. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. This one is a gentle baby. He'll let you get close. You can't pet him, but you know, he's a sweet soul. You can tell. And he's just gorgeous too. He's a long hair. He just needs help. So that's what I'm doing. I am just starting this journey, you know, so I really appreciate anyone who sees this to pitch in, because you know, people think that with these videos being uploaded, and no matter, you know, say I get 1,000 views and I'm getting a lot of donations, it's not true, because the next viewer thinks that the last viewer donated, so they don't end up donating, and it's just like this long bystander effect. And so probably, I don't even know, who knows how many people have reached thousands already, and only 7 have donated so far. So, you know, please, if you are an animal lover, really appreciate, I know you guys are out there. $5, $10, anything helps, you know. They are sick, this one, and I feel like I don't know if it's because they're matted, they're long hair, but you know, being a stray out here is not an easy life, and it's not an easy life. So I really want to get them checked out. They're so sweet, so gentle, and I know I can get them adopted out like so fast. So this one's sleeping. Sleepy. Hi, baby. Oh, my love. He's so sweet. This one is a baby. Now that I'm getting close to him, he's a baby. 75% of kittens that are outside wild die within the first 6 months. This one's a survivor. Coming coming so close to him. I think he has to be like 6 months because he looks so little. Definitely less than a year old. Oh, little baby. His eyes are low. When he eats, it's like he has a little trouble chewing. He needs all the help he can get. So I'm starting off with these 3. I know there were a few others I was told, but I don't know where they are. So these are the ones that I see the most often, or that I've ever seen around here. Although I've been told by, like I said, the workers that there are others. So yeah, this is my attempt at, my dream honestly is like to start an animal rescue. And it's a hard thing to do for a living if you don't have the support from your local community. So, a few dollars makes a big difference. If every single person, say, that watched this video donated, we can get to that goal within days, a day, if, everyone chipped in. So it's like, we cling on to our money so much, and it's sad because there is so much suffering in this world. And there was one stray cat that I helped, and I ended up going into debt for it. I ended up having FIV and FELV, so there's really nothing I could do. I didn't go out of my way to set up a GoFundMe like I'm doing for these cats, but I have to. I don't have the resources to do it. Like I didn't have that last time. That last cat that I helped, I had to get a credit line, a care credit through the veterinarian to help him, and unfortunately it came out to $2,500 for one cat. And so that's why I put on the GoFundMe that $2,000 for 3 cats is a very conservative estimate, but hopefully there's nothing wrong with them, and hopefully no serious treatment is needed for anything. But cat with FIV, FELV, I kept them in my house away from my other cats, obviously, because FELV and FIV are contagious, one more than the other. I forgot which one is, but yeah, I kept them in a room, and I tried contacting a bunch of rescues that that specialize in taking care of FIV, FELV cats, and they were full. I would have driven to the ones in Georgia. There was another one in another state, but they're all full. And I tried finding somebody, a family, to adopt them, one that didn't have cats, because the disease is only contagious to other cats, not dogs, not any other type of animal. So, but people still, I feel like, have a fear of a cat with the disease, even though it's not contagious to them or any other pet or any other animal besides a cat. And also, he wasn't even that old. He was only 3 years old. But unfortunately, and I know I might get some backlash for this, but I had to end up releasing him back outside because he was going crazy, like, in the room, like, for that month that I kept him. And I wasn't going to take him to a shelter, and then he ended up getting euthanized, and he's used to being outside, so yeah, I didn't want to surrender him to shelter. I couldn't find any rescues that would take him. I called and emailed and all the above, but it just, like I said, there's a huge stray cat population, so the rescues are already, full as it is. They're just exhausted. Their resources are exhausted. Too many cats and animals being surrendered, and stray cats being called in, so it's just not feasible. So my options were exhausted because I posted to a bunch of Facebook groups that maybe where communities in the area where there are thousands and thousands of people on there, and no one wanted this cat, and he's such a gentle soul, and I felt so horrible when I had to let him back outside. The vet advised against it, either to euthanize him or get him adopted out to a family, but it's like, I'm not going to euthanize this cat. He already lives in a colony where more than likely the cats already do have this disease. It's a small colony in my apartment complex. So what are the chances? They all interact with each other. I've seen them. So why would I euthanize him over just letting him back outside? So I did the best I could. Situations and things like that just make me want to start a rescue and try to garner as much support as I possibly can and raise as much funds so I can help as many cats as I can, and just have a larger reach, for cats that maybe aren't the conventional, maybe have a disease, maybe have a disability, but there's someone in the world that will want them, Maybe not in my local community, but maybe in another state. I will literally drive to you. I was willing to drive to rescue, to drop that cat off and, let him have a better life. I'll do the same for someone willing to take in a cat with some kind of impairment or disease, and that can live a happy life, but it's about finding the right family, and it's all about having that wider reach. So that's why I'm doing these videos now, because there is no other way. Like, if I were to just focus on reaching people here, it's almost pointless, because I don't know what it is. I don't know. But I know there's someone out there with compassion that can take in another animal, that will want them, You see these animal rescue TikToks and, that are based in one state, and someone across the country will want them, and then they end up, flying in to get them, or they end up meeting halfway and dropping them with the new family, or however the transport process goes, but they make it work because there's a family or person out there that cares and deeply connects with this animal. And oh man, it's just heartbreaking, because there's so much suffering in the world when it comes to animals, when it comes to people. And I feel like as a Westerner, as an American, as Americans, we have so much privilege. But like, what are we doing to actually solve these problems? We're so wrapped up in our own lives, in our own immediate families or communities, to look outside, and sometimes to no fault of our own, but we need to have that awareness that, the same way we have compassion for our own animals and the people around us, why can't we do the same for others? And it's one thing to have that basic form of empathy, but it's another thing to utilize that empathy through action. You know, we need to act. It is a team effort, you know. Hi, baby came close to me. And that's why I'm doing this video, because I know I could just be okay with $100 and try and scrape up money somehow, some way, but it'll be too late. I feel like it'll be too late. And I'm already in debt for one singular cat. But I know if everyone that watched this pitched in, this wouldn't even be a concern. People have such a lack mindset sometimes, I myself as well, when it comes to money. Like, sparing a few dollars is just it just seems like a burden almost to do. And I just want to encourage people through this video to know, like, we all die. We all die, and we're not gonna take any of this stuff with us. But while we're here, we can do things that will make us look back at our life and be proud. And I don't know how much financial, monetary gains will do in making you be prideful. I feel like what you do with those gains and that financial success is what really matters. And it just proves our humanity, you know? I feel like being prideful about our resources, it's just very primal almost. It's like, and then flaunting it in ways that are so excessive and vain. I kind of want to raise awareness on that kind of mindset and how destructive it is, because if we use that money that goes into all this material things, you know, into a cause that matters, we literally could solve every single issue in this world. Like, if every single person changed their mindset and stopped craving material things and put that energy into a cause, we could literally solve world hunger. We could literally solve, you know, all types of suffering in this world. And like, we have so much abundance, you know. Literally, probably the top 5 billionaires in the world could technically just solve world hunger, but they don't. And you know, that might be like a very diluted way of explaining the situation, and there's more nuances and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's true. They could literally change entire countries in an instant, but we don't. They don't. And we don't either, because again, despite us having a lot less than maybe the most rich people in the world, if we were all to pull together money and our small, in comparison, amounts of assets together, we could equal the amount of wealth that they have and do very powerful things. So I think it's up to us to recognize our power and really come together and do something about this, because I think that's what pains me the most when I see suffering, is that we all could do something about it, but we don't. And that's, I don't want to say it's sickening, but it's disappointing, and I know we could do better. I really do.